Hi, loves. Oh, happy Friday. How are you? It's good to see you. Hi. Hi, we're live at last. Oh, my goodness, friends. January 2022. How is that possible? How is that possible that we're wrapping up month one? It is such a wild month, too. I'm just learning so much. And it's so easy to do that because we live amongst witches. We live amongst magical folks that just love to share and love to commune with one another. Thank you so much, Ray, for your kind contribution. I'm going to be pulling you a Moon Baby Magic card in just a moment. I want to check in with you first, though. Will you do me a favor? Will you send me like a crystal ball emoji if you need me to pull that before we circle round? Because I have a sense that if you want me to pull you a card behind the veils when we've cast our circle, or if you are jamming on the road and you need me to pull you that utility Friday Venus card and then you're out. I totally understand and I trust you. Thank you so much, Ray. It means the world to me. Oh my goodness. And Ray, feel free to let us know in the chat what's going on with your YouTube channel now that you're just singing like a bird so much again. Are you planning on firing that back up again? Please let us know. I'm just going to take a quick little peek and see what your choice is there, my love. Sweethearts, before we go ahead and do the business of witchcraft, which is casting that circle, I ask you to please smash the like button and tap the bell for notifications, because I know you're a subscriber to the channel. If you're not, what are you waiting for? Every single time we gather, our work together is a candle service. So I burn a candle bright for all of us for 6 hours after each one of these broadcasts. And it's for you. I pull your intentions into my loving arms. And that's just for being a subscriber. So get it. Get your free spells, cuties. So let's strike our wooden match and light our candle like we do whenever we gather. And as we do so, we alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we are ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. This is our candle service, and it goes inside this yummy new for 2022 hurricane lantern. We used to have a black one. And I literally bootied it over in my house. I was cleaning something and I backed into it. I kind of twerked it over and it exploded everywhere. So we needed to get a new white hurricane lantern this year, sweethearts. All right. I'm looking to see a crystal ball. Gorgeous. Let me see what Ray is saying here, my love. You're working on a project that will then bring new types of videos. This is exciting. Lean more to magic and ritual work. Because I see that crystal ball, does that mean you're ready for this before we cast our circle? Right? I'm ready to do what works for you. Hello, Amy. Hey, Hexe bitch. Hi, Amanda. It's so good to see you all. Well, we're going to just gather for a moment because I want to let you know the things that are happening. And yeah, you're welcome to compliment my new cute glasses, honey. Yes, here we go. We're getting ready to pull a card for Ray and anybody else that needs one before we cast our circle. And are you loving my new specs? Aren't they the cutest? I'm so excited to be in big witch energy glasses from my reader glasses. This is like full-blown prescription progressive. Like I got it all. I got the anti-glare. I got everything with these little hexagon shape, right? Is that a hexagon? Am I wrong? I think so. And I'm feeling it so much. Okay. So we are going to break this deck with our non-dominant hand, sweethearts, as is my way. I have my ways. And the deck is back into one. And we are going to pull a card for you, my Ray. New videos, new projects, new magic. 9 of lasers, fire, with the keyword character, with that fully bloomed hawthorn tree as your guide, as your mentor, as your shelter, as your nourishment, because you know that nectar of a fully bloomed hawthorn tree is so magic to all the bees. This is a home to many, and it provides food and shelter, right? And yet the card is 9 of lasers, aka 9 of wands. Nines are powerful because that's when you're standing in your power with experience, with something to say, with a life lived that has marked you, that has changed your voice, that has changed your methods, and that has left you an individual with character and a song to sing, honey. Wow, that's a lot right away. Remember, nines are right before you reach that group status, before you step into your power, your experience, and contribute to the group. So this is your last chance to get your individual messaging just the way you like it. And the best way to do that, honey, is by editing. You probably knew I was going to say that. This third quarter moon phase is showing that you need to edit. Less is more. Be clear, be direct, be consistent. This color is orange and red, so it's the fire of your beating heart, your love, your endurance, your ambition, your sexuality. All of it is in the mix right now, and you are individually being seen. Edit, edit, edit. Oh my goodness, Ray, that is so exciting. Please keep me posted so I can share your magic with the world, as I love to do, honey. And remember, you got juniper on there, so you got black cat magic that's flowing through this exciting project right now. All right, Ray is saying that the hawthorn has been such a beautiful guide for you in your creative path. Yes, yes, yes. Editing is key. And it's so key because you and I have the gift of a really big kind of like conduit and plug into pure power, and it can make a lot flow forth. Editing is something that I've had to learn to do, especially with videos. Loving you and relating to you and considering you my peer, sweetheart. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Ray. All right, loves, we've got our community candle burning bright, and we've ignited our subscriber candle service. Again, if you're just showing up, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications, because bells are magic. Bells clear the air. I want to make sure before we cast our circle that everybody's got something lovely to drink. I've got a surprise. I think I have mint tea, but my sweetie's working at home today. Yummy mint tea. Let's do a quick little sip and spell. That first sip is for the world. The second sip is for my spell. And the third sip is for everybody that is locked away from their magic, from their love, in any kind of carceral situation, for incarcerated folks, for folks that are imprisoned in their mind and in their body. So, loves, let's get into it. I have the most gorgeous poem to share with you, and I'll be doing that work after we call in our corners right now. I have so many lovely things to share with you today. How's the audio? Is there any audio fiends out there? Ray, are you still here, my love? You're so welcome. Thank you. I have the mic just a little bit further away today, and I just want to know how it sounds. How's the gain? Do I need to turn it up? Hello. Hello, Henrietta Martin. It's good to see you. Yes. Yes. All right. I will turn that up if anybody calls me to do that. But I kind of want to lay back in the seat of my voice right now and let it come a little deeper from within, and not project as much, but also not have the mic right in the picture as badly. So how's that, y'all? I also want you to kind of like see the flowers and see some cool little things that I'm going to tell you about in just a second. Okay. I'm getting ready to have a shop update. So there's news. It's exciting. 2022 is for change. Thank you, sweetheart. 2022 is for growing and developing. Don't we love that? The bell sounds reminding me to turn off my ringer and clear the air. 2022 is for making adjustments, for editing, for clarity, for singing your song. In saying that, I'm attuning newly as I turn to the direction of east, the element of air, the dawn of new ideas. I summon, I beckon those guardians to be present with us in their golden light, in the starting point, in the newness. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east air. Be here now. Turn now in any way you're able and are called to the direction of south, the element of fire. Fire is our gathering, that central point in our body, the seat of our body, where we hold our story, the one that we know the best, the passion that we have for living, and that spark of energy that pulls us forward. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire. Be here now. We turn now to the direction of west, the element of water. Water is our ancestors and our memory. And water is the cosmic space dust that makes us, us. Together in one watery droplet as individual droplets that make the whole. Ooh, water is so spacey. And west, we summon you, guardians of the watchtowers of the west, water. Be here now. True north, we turn to you. That element of earth, we turn to you. Where we encounter our body, our home, our abundance, our nourishment, and our bones. Guardians of the watchtowers of the north, earth. Be here now. We coil now like a snake into the center of our altar, where we encounter ourselves as spirit, for we are spirit and spirit is us, all of us. Spirit of life and death and life again. Be here now. I sound this bell, which activates our spell. Oh my goodness, sweethearts. How nice, how lovely to be with you in this space. We've cast the spell and pierced the veil, and we're now between worlds. I enter this space in perfect love and perfect trust in the name of love. Thank you so much for being here, honeys. Oh, goodness, how gorgeous and how sweet. It just never grows old. How lovely it is to be with you in this space, honeys. Oh, my goodness. So it gets a little bit warm here. So I'm going to be honest with you. I've got fire on both sides of me. I might kind of like push back and move things a little tiny bit. But first, now that we have this gorgeous, special pivot point in the center where we've placed ourselves in this circle of floating stones all over the world, I have the most beautiful poem to share with you. It's new to me, and it's by Ophelia Zapeta, and it's called Riding the Earth. She said she felt the earth move again. I never knew whether she meant she felt a tremor or whether it was the rotation of the earth. I like to think she felt the rotation because anyone can feel a tremor. And when she felt this, she could see herself standing on the earth's surface, her thick, wide feet solidly planted, toes digging in, her visualization so strong, she almost feels her body arch against the centrifugal force of the rotation. She sees herself with her long hair floating in the atmosphere of stardust. She rides her planet the way a child rides a toy. Her company is the boy who takes the sun on its daily journey, and the man in the moon smiles as she passes by. Ophelia Zapeta wrote this in memory of Barbara Lannon. I love that poem, so gorgeous. You know, here we are in a new year, discovering new things about ourselves and having fresh perspectives and new ideas about how to exist, how to sort of, frankly, deal with these times, how to be, and how to begin again. And one thing that I love about repetition, which is everything that I do every week is about repetition, is about consistency and being here, spanning time together, is that we get a chance to look back and we get a chance to look forward. We get a chance to look back and forth. And that's the job of January. January in this Gregorian calendar is named after the god Janus, which is a two-headed god that looks forward and back at the same time. It looks both directions. It's a two-headed experience being in January, where we're looking back and going, how do I feel? And looking forward and going, how do I feel? So we're doing that together in community, and we're doing that together in clarity, you know? Because when you see somebody do what I do, as long as I've done it and have that consistency, you're going to see changes. And it's going to make you feel a certain kind of way. Well, how do you feel about your own changes? So I think you should grab your book of shadows for today's broadcast and be ready for the moves that Spirit calls you to and the reflection that Spirit calls you to. Listen for your own moon messages. Listen for your own magic messages in our broadcast today. I'm just going to shove back just a little teeny bit just to get super cozy. My setup's kind of new. It's glowing and yummy over here, isn't it? I'm loving it. Hi, Savannah. Oh, it's so good to see you. Lovely. Hi, Celeblin. It's good to see you. Yes, I'm so glad you're all here. Well, let's settle in, reminding you, honeys, that you got to have something lovely to drink when we're digging in. We are creating magic in a brand new way over here. I'm excited to share with you that some of you that follow me a little bit closer might have noticed that my sweetie launched his YouTube channel. And I've got to link it in the description of this video. I can't believe I don't have it as like my main link in my main channel. You want to talk about change and you want to talk about growth. I mean, see a grown person, not a teenager, launch a YouTube channel that's specifically about their life and where they have gone and where they're going. It's a little bit story time and a little bit of travel and a lot of yummy because my sweetie is just a handsome cancer man. So, oh my goodness, could I even just put it in the chat right now? Could I do that? The name of the channel is What Would Jason Do with the question mark. Jason LaBounty is my sweetie's name. Hi, sweethearts. Hi. Replica Mama 9. Oh, Reptile Mama 9. Hi, it's good to see you. Yeah, so we're talking about changes. We're talking about the things that we're getting into for the new year. You know, when I launched my witchcraft club last summer, I really didn't know what to expect. It was such a totally new experience for me. It's a new portal. And it was a new way of being in community because I was really called to have a deeper connection and to say yes to the support that was being offered to me because I was getting asked every day by lots of folks, when are you starting your Patreon? When are you doing your version of a membership or subscription community? That was a huge leap of faith for me. And I have had to really edit, if Ray is still here. It's a voyage of discovery and you do it in front of people. Well, since I created Moon Baby Magic Tarot in 2020, I knew what it was to create something with community support and to do it in front of community. It's a trip. You have to really accept that you're going to have what, you know, the capitalist patriarchy would call flaws that are showing, but really it's discovery. So in doing these things, I've done them out loud. I knew that I was going to be in for some big shifts and changes in my household watching my sweetie launch their channel. They're creating videos every Tuesday. I just encourage them to say once a week instead of committing to a certain day, but they're like on it for every Tuesday right now. They've got a really cool channel trailer. How would I do it? Do I just put it right in the chat right now? Do I just do the @ symbol and write it in there and see if YouTube picks it up? Is that how I do it? What would Jason do? Oh, I don't know what's going to happen when I do that. I don't think it lit up in the way that a link, live link lights up like that, sweetie. So that's something really, really new for the new year. Everybody in my family is just getting super deeply into editing our videos and having fun, creating new ways of adding music and lighting. And my house is like this, sort of like incubator art studio right now with different setups all around. It's been so cool. One thing that's really huge for me right now is that I'll be live streaming here on my channel in a partnership with Modern Witches Confluence, with the founder, Casey Zabala, who's amazing. Their deck is called the Wanderer's Tarot, which I've reviewed here on my channel before. They're a wonderful person. They're amazing. And we are creating a place for you to ask a witch every single new moon of 2022. So this new moon that we're having on Monday, we'll be live streaming here at 2 p.m. Pacific. So I've got a link that's up in the description of this video. So please go over and smash the like button and say hey and comment your question in the chat. I'll also keep stickers up over on Instagram. And you know what? I think I can do it in my community tab here too. Hey, Julie. Oh, it's good to see you, sweetie. Yes. Oh, yes, it is a time for change right now, isn't it? And so this new moon coming up on Monday is super special because it's the second new moon in the year already in January. So if you're across the pond in the UK or in a different time zone, the new moon might actually land on February 1st in Mulk, which is very special. For us, it's super special because I'm calling it a shadow moon instead of a blue moon when there's 2 full moons in a month. This is the second new moon in the month, so we get an extra crack at laying our burden down, an extra crack at needing help and turning to community for help. Ask us questions for your channeled messages. We're super excited to be with you for a power hour at 2 p.m. on all the new moons of 2022. I'm so excited about that, sweethearts. It's going to be really just an amazing thing to add to all the things that I'm growing into over on my channel. Remains my favorite place. In my witchcraft club, it's just kind of a deeper view, a deeper look of everything that I get up to over here. And one of the things that I've been having fun with is the tarot queens, because I'm preparing for a really super special experience that you're invited to with the Queens of Tarot casting a full-on spell in community at Sea Grape Apothecary coming up on the February 5th. So that first Saturday of February at 1 p.m. Pacific, and the link is in the description of the vid. We are utilizing the tarot queens who are taking us on a journey into this spell, which is for awakening sensual, subconscious landscape within and without your body, right? So it's cosmic messages that want to come in and earthly messages that want to beam out, and a methodology for doing that inside a spell. So we're not like talking about magical concepts. We're fully casting a spell on that day. And I'm really excited. It's a 2-hour workshop. If you are looking for a very big spell to hit in 2022, strongly consider joining us. I'm really excited about that. So the tarot queens are calling, sweethearts. I am going to shuffle these beauties, these non-binary beauties, back into the deck. Yes, they are the tarot queens, and we are expressing and experiencing them in a non-binary way. This is about having the agency to exist in your power, being your own benevolent ruler of your space, your body, your existence, your spell, your magic. So come to me, my loves. We're going to have a lot of fun on that day. The wonderful events director over there, Ava, and I are working together on that day, and I'm so excited. They've been a freaking dream to work with. I just absolutely love that gorgeous space. I learned so much from them. Maria, the creatrix and diviner of Sea Grape Apothecary, is just a magnificent creature. They're doing a daily bathing ritual on their brand new TikTok. Okay? Like, it is so cool to see people grow and change and develop and do it from the power, the seat of who they really are. I'm just so proud to be working with them, and really wildly honored that I've been invited back. It's really been so special. All right, sweethearts. So we are reshuffling the deck before we get into our tarotscopes today. If you have a personal question or want to make a contribution, just use the super chat. Just boogie over there, and stickers and super chat are a really fun way to connect, and a really great way to give yourself a little happy hour treat on a Venus Friday. You know that I am a Libra sun, and I am a Taurus rising. So I've got Venus, babe, to share with you. And let's break the deck into 3 again. And if you need that personal question answered, I'm here for you. And I will also be doing the same thing on our new moon broadcast coming right up, sweeties. So I will also pull the car over for super chats, and between zodiac signs, I'll be reading those aloud, sweethearts. I just want to see really quick what Julie said about change. What is happening, sweethearts? Julie said that they went to a spiritual friend of yours and had hypnotherapy done. That's fabulous. Reprogrammed her brain. I love that. By taking out the negative and awakening the positive phoenix within you. Oh, Julie, that's so beautiful. I am so thrilled to hear that. Oh my goodness. Cheers to the phoenix within you. It's a lot of work. I'm sure your friend told you, because they sound so cool and so responsible, to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate after all spiritual work. Beautiful. And you got to drink in those threes, honey. Oh my goodness. Mint tea is so heaven. We're growing mint and it's making it through the winter. I'm so happy to tell you. Lovely. Good. All right, darlings. We have woven those queens back into the deck. I'm so happy. Hi. It's good to see you, Melissa. Love you. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh my goodness, you're vital. Honey, like it is a lot of energy to hold the space with us, for us, and it's so me to do it. Like I am that like bigger stature person. I don't know. If we meet in real life, you'll see like in just a simple little clog, I'm like over 5'9". I'm kind of a bigger person. I'm a lot. And when you come over to my house, like we're going to have snacks and we're going to have a fun time. I love having folks over to my house. I miss people coming over. And this is the best I can do. This is the closest I can do. I'm laughing because in 2021, when we were all wearing masks, of course, we're still wearing masks in 2022 out in public. Here on my channel, live streaming all the time like this, my lipstick game just was popping because I'm on cam all the time. So dreams come true, sweeties. I was not willing to say goodbye to my lipstick game. And Miss Rona has not slowed that down one little bit. So if you miss your lipstick, start live streaming. Show us your lipstick, sweeties. All right. So we're going to get into it with our tarotscopes, honeys. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, it's so, I love knowing that, Melissa. That's so much fun. I had no idea. That's great. Are you in Arizona? Am I wrong about that? Did I invent that? Or do I fully know that like right this moment? I know that, don't I? Hi, sweethearts. It's good to see you. All right, loves. We're going to boogie in because I have so much work to do right now. It's not even funny. We are one part of my awesome day, and I gotta jet right after tarotscopes and super chats and super stickers today, sweethearts. Yes, I knew that. I knew that, sweetie. I didn't want to like flub. There's so much energy to live streaming. Maybe it seems easy and I love it. It's natural to me, but I've learned to kind of like stop and ask, you're in Arizona, right? That's what I thought. All right, Aries, here we go, sweethearts. Oh, feeling that fire with the moon and Sag today. So all the fire signs, like I'm not trying to be like expectations, Mama Witch of you, but I kind of have it. So let's go, Aries, expectations. You've got the Queen of Waves. All right, sweeties, in this coven, you know that when we pull waves, everybody drinks. Beautiful. Need it so much. So good. Beautiful. All right, Aries. So, I'm here to say like the inner work might not be as comfortable right now, but I know you know how important it is. The inner work is calling you and it creates a situation where you really need to dive in. You need to really like sit down and dive in. It's not outer work. It's work that you've got to do within your abilities, right? So it's not something that you seek out and that you learn that's outside of you. It's something that you give yourself and you nourish yourself with inside of what you already have, right? You don't have to buy something out there. You need to sit and be with what you have in here. That's what's calling you right now. It's going to create a situation where you need lots of baths, lots of spiritual baths for your home. This is a time, Aries, where you really need to like do a super serious floor wash. And I believe in you and you can do it. Told you the fire signs were going to be bringing it right now. Okay, Taurus, let's go. Let's get into it. 6 of lasers. Keyword adulation. Well, if you're not a tarot expert, that's not a big deal. I can just tell you these tarot tips because I kind of consider myself a tarot expert. The 6 of wands, aka 6 of lasers, is like the card where you're the exalted winner. You know, it's a ticker tape parade for you right now, Taurus. You did it. You got there. You're right where you need to be. Now, take your flowers. That's the thing that's really important in this, Taurus. Take your flowers. You got through a really rough patch, and now you take your flowers. You've got to really administer that nourishing, healing, warm nectar right now to all of the places that were depleted while you were going out and getting it. All right. So you got to celebrate what you got. Nice, Taurus. I'm excited for you. So you know that you've got that waxing gibbous moon phase that tells you calibrate. So like maybe just slow it down around you right now so you can really enjoy this moment. Maybe you need to get a little bit better at saying no to people. That's like a little tip, but take your flowers, honey. Here we go. Gemini, let's go. 10 of caves. Birthright. Oh boy, Gemini, this is all about your circles right now and how much you need to be in your circles right now, how needed you are in your circles right now. 10 of caves is you resourced being able to give back to folks that are so generous with you, right? And remember, that's regenerative. So you're not going to miss anything by slowing down some projects and contributing to those circles, okay? You're not going to miss anything. You're actually going to gain more from giving. You know how that is, right? That if you are sharing the resources that you have received so generously, they grow exponentially. So get it, Gemini. Moon phase, once again, is the waxing gibbous moon phase where you are calibrating your time, energy, and effort to give back to. It's not all about receiving. All right. I love this field too, by the way, that blue field. I mean, there is so much truth in the magic of giving. So get into it. Love that. Okay. Cancer babies, here we go. Oh, that was a little hop, skip, and a jump. This is the 8 of waves with the keyword fantasize and a really powerful, powerful moon phase, which is our current moon phase, which is the waning crescent moon phase where we cast our manifestation spells. You know how we do that. We do it by recognizing our needs. And in doing so, I love the complexity of the 8 of waves with the keyword fantasize, which is all about how much you need to be in the dreaminess of what your needs are, like making that really delicious and pleasant to be in touch with your needs. If that's coming out really negative, if it feels full of negativity and bitterness, really hydrate. It's not a joke. When you are better resourced and rested and hydrated, you can better go with the flow and get past those little bitter bumps and bruises and aches and pains and get towards the dreaminess of recognizing your needs. Love that, Cancer. All right, Leo, here we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a lot. A lot on your mind right now, Leo. Another 8. The 8 of caves shows up. And very interestingly, pretty much the opposite moon phase to Cancer. This is the waxing crescent moon. And in the waxing crescent moon, you nurture yourself and you give protection to your small spark of inspiration, right? And that's very literal when you pull the Eight of Caves, because the Eight of Caves is all about your body and what's happening in your physical form right now. The key word is development. It just means that you're trying new things right now, that you're developing new things right now, and you're doing the best you can. Like, I understand that you have incredible ambition, and like Gemini, it's time to give back from a resourced place. And so you need to really protect and nurture that small spark that you've got going right now. All right. Thank you, Leo. Hang on one second, cuties. Oh my goodness, you missed such a good meow from Juniper. Sorry, sweethearts. I just had to mute for just 1 second. We are moving into the field with you now, Virgo. Here we go. Virgo, oh my goodness, a very similar vibe to our friends, the Eight of Caves. So here we go. This is the Seven of Blades. A nice complex card for you, Virgo, starting this year, because I know you have really big changes that you're going through right now. And those changes are really beckoning you to be with your spiritual practice more physically, literally. Just take more time with your spiritual practice. I love that you have recognized that you need to make those changes. That's by being really open and listening for those spirit communications that we do on this first quarter moon phase. That's how this card is read, honey. You cannot bypass your spiritual practice because you're so good at nurturing other people. Okay, you got to be there for yourself. I think the very best thing you can do is get ready for this new moon. Please come to our new moon Ask a Witch broadcast that's coming up on Monday, and bring some crystal friends that you can kind of charge and nurture. And as a reminder on your altar that you really need to be there for your spiritual practice in 2022 in a new way, in a deeper way. Can't bypass it. Okay. Thank you, Virgo, you sweethearts. That was said with all the love in my heart. Libra, here we go. Okay, 2 cards. Let's see who wants to show up. Okay. The Hermit. I love this. We've got key 9, the Hermit, with the keywords wise one and that blue field. And once again, this is the waxing crescent moon phase where we protect and we nurture the small winter flame right now. So for my sweetheart Libras that are over going through, getting yourself together for this nor'easter that's happening this weekend, take really good care of yourself. Make sure you got all the candles and all the fire extinguishers around too. Okay, sweeties. Everybody else, realize that you might have those sunny days in the winter, but remember, it's winter. This is the fallow time. You're supposed to go slower. You're supposed to be there for your physical form like no other, and be there for your night mind and your dreams, your dream life. Libra, come and see me at Sea Grape Apothecary for Seeing Dreams, which is a brand new spell workshop that's for awakening your sensual subconscious landscape. Honeys, it's going to be so powerful. You deserve this, Libra, because I know you use a lot of breath and energy out in the world. And this kind of spell and workshop is for you to summon your own personal strength. Mama's orders. Take super good care of yourself in 2022, Libra. Okay. Nice. All right, Scorpio, here we go. You know what, Hexe bitch? I'm going to pull you a card right now. Thank you so much for your kind contribution, honey. Let me just wet my whistle real quick. Happy Venus Day to you too, honey. Oh my goodness, that mint tea is everything to me right now. And I'm going to have my next 2 sips before I indulge and bathe you in my magic, Hexe bitch. Lovely. Great. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. What a fun pull. Oh, the Tower. Sweetheart, you have the right to begin again too. You have the right to stand back and let the old systems slough off and tumble. You have the right. And you can do that very relaxed. You can give yourself a massage. You can relax your shoulders. You can let it go. You have a right to let it go. It's not just for everybody else, right? Holding space for the radical shifts and the major changes for yourself is such a huge practice. So the Tower is key 16. I always call it lucky number 7 because 1 plus 6 in numerology is 7. This is your lucky day. You don't have to uphold the old ways anymore. That new moon phase is showing you got to lay your burdens down. Just really literally like do some physical stretching so you can, and the only way that you can keep the joints of your body warmed up is by using them. So a nice 13-minute walk and a 13-minute stretch just does so much for releasing all like the old calcification in your body. You know, I always say this, I'm not a doctor, but this is my sweet medicine. Hexe bitch, you deserve to let go of the old ways. Imagine your life without that heaviness of holding on to those old ways that you don't even believe in anymore. The Tower is actually like spiritual hygiene time, a time to scrub it off and let it go. I love you. I know that you understand how important this is for you. And I know you got this. What a gorgeous green field for you right now. And it matches the green that you gave me in your little super chat. Thank you. You're amazing, my love. Okay, sweetheart. So I know that we are going to pull a card now for Scorpio. Here we go, Scorp. King of Blades with the keyword measure and another new moon right in a row. Boom, boom. I mean, honestly, we just can't drive ourselves like we used to, Scorp. You know, that's for somebody else. We're not doing that anymore. It's not all grind, grind, grind. We don't believe in it. We know because our body tells us so. We know because, like, literally, we can hear with the music of our body, the senses of our body, what we're going through. When we need rest, our body tells us, give your body the rest when your body communicates that to you. Okay, Scorp? The key word is measure, which means that you really need to like budget out your time so you have plenty of time for rest. Love you, Scorpio. Come see me at Sea Grape Apothecary on February 5th, okay, sweetie? We will cast that spell for your new awakening of your sensuality to really pull those subconscious messages forward in your life and also to summon spirit messages and bring them in. New recipes, new ideas. That's what's needed right now. Thank you so much, Becky. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you, sweetie. I'm going to pull a card for you right now. Orange. Yes, please. I love that color. Advice for leaving 2021 behind and motivating to moving and transforming yourself in 2022. I'm so excited about that exact subject. And you know what, Becky? You're going to have access to a really cool reading that I'm doing right directly after this, which is such a cool reading. And it's about looking back and forth. It's both directions. So literally it administers to exactly what you just said. It's about January, that Janus, the god Janus looking back and forth, right? A two-headed beast is our January. All right, sweetie. Well, first of all, spirit message, hydrate, honey. A lot of the ways that you can cleanse and clear is aqueous. It's in liquid that you can drink. And so that's step one. Let's up our drinking game. I say that with love, tongue in cheek. And here we go, Becky. This is for you, my love. 7 of Caves with the keyword ripen, another new moon. I mean, honeys, that's 3 new moons in a row. So, Becky, if you can, please come and see me on Tuesday with Casey Zabala, where we're literally holding space for all the new moons of 2022. And you can really lay your burdens down. There's a sticker up over at Modern Witches on Instagram. You can ask in the comments on that broadcast that's already scheduled right now. For you, the 7 of Caves keyword is ripen. So you're really coming into a new way of being, and you have to let it be okay that it's not fully ripe yet, because it's not the right time to push it out into the world yet. This takes time. So, you're casting this spell right now for July, Becky, right? What you're doing right now is about like listening to your future self and taking care of your future self in simple ways. I'm going to also say these 7s are ruling the day for you. So like by 7 p.m., like we're done. We're not even trying to do self-improvement after 7 p.m. Your body needs rest. Like at 7 p.m., it's reset for the next day. That's when you rest. That's when you connect with your pleasures. That's when you nurture yourself. Between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., that is enough self-improvement. So really like give yourself a huge break and just do little 7-minute enactments throughout the day. I have an idea. How about at the top of the hour between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., you do the thing for July, Becky, that you know is the right thing. When that big hand is at the 12, it's 7 minutes of whatever that looks like. Is that mindful walking? I mean, literally, can you imagine walking at the top of the, I'm going to do this. Walking at the top of the hour, every hour between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., I'm going to have so much fresh air, new ideas, better brain chemistry. I keep little weights around the house and I like to lift them, but now I'm going to do it for 7 minutes. I mean, there's so many ideas. Play with this 7. It's not about, oh, I'm not there yet. It's not July yet. It's like, yay, I'm having a parade of 7s right now. Look how cute this card is. Look how cute this card is. A little black cat on top of a whole big old pile of pumpkins. More cute things around you, honey. More happiness, more joy. And at 7 p.m., no more self-improvement ideas. Is that okay that I said that? That was a fun reading, Becky. I love that. Okay. Yeah, we drank 3 times together. I love that, Becky. I love it. Okay. So, sweetheart, it is time for us to move on to Saggy. I'm not wrong. Here we go. Let's see how many more new moons are going to show up. What are there? 8 or 9 new moons in Moon Baby Magic Tarot? We just pulled 3 in a row. That feels really divinely guided. All right. I can't make this up. The Fool. The Fool, Sagittarius. Another new moon. That's 4 in a row. And the key word is wild, which I love. When I was looking for today's poem, that was my only keyword when I was searching around was the word wild. So Sag, it is a Sagittarius moon today. And so for you Saggies that are showing up that just zipped right here with the timestamps in the description, congratulations, like you're right where you need to be. This is about you weaving more loose, unstructured, wild time in 2022. like period. That is on period. Show up and see me here on the new moon on Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific, and let's like calibrate a little tiny bit more how you are laying your burdens down, how you're letting go, who you're turning to, how you can develop a little bit more of a connection with your spirit guides in 2022. Very fun. Great card. A lot of fun today, sweeties. This is a blast. So after Saggy, we're at Capricorn. Capricorn season was a lot this year. I loved it so much. It really taught me how much I have to learn. The Star card. I love it so much. Once again, this is the waxing crescent moon, which is reminding us to take really good care of little us. You know how aqueous the Star card is? It reminds us to really do our ritual baths, foot soaks, just mindful. Like, honestly, when you're cooking, take a little olive oil and massage your temple and your occipital nerve at the base of your skull. There's that delicious little nape of the neck area. Just take a little olive oil and do like 13 rotations. It just feels so good. Nurture yourself, Cappy. Nurture yourself, Cappy. Promise? Really important time for you to keep it really magical and know how practical it is to be magical, how practical it is to take care of your body. Like, call this kind of new level of self-care really practical. Damn the list. Like, get rid of the list and be way more about the practicality of caring for yourself. Very cool. All right. Happy Aquarius season. Here we go, Aquarius. This one's for you. Oh, look at everything's happening here. What's going on? Okay. The top of the deck. The Justice card. I love this, Aquarius. I like that you needed to consider everything before the top floated up for you. Key 11, Snake Eyes. With the keyword equality, you have things to do in 2022, Aquarius. I can see that right now. The Justice card is powerful for reminding you to keep that equanimity in your life between, what your goals and your dreams are for this world and what your body can physically do every day. This is a gorgeous creamy orange. It's kind of like a melted orange sickle color. It's a little bit of like a chai latte, a little bit like a Thai iced tea color. Isn't that yummy? This is reminding you that, your confidence, your sexuality needs that loving care, just like all of your amazing ambitions outside of you. I mean, honestly, I know how much you want to save the world, and I love that for you, and you teach me every single day. And also, take good care of your body. Take good care of your sexual self. Mama's orders. Calibrate. Use that really intense snake eye view at your life of what needs to shift and get her done. A lot of major arcana today, sweethearts. Wow. And finally, Pisces. Here we go. Two of lasers. Keyword radiance. So, Pisces, you might be feeling like the waters have cooled just a little tiny bit around you, but don't worry. Like, honestly, don't worry. That happens. You got to heat them up. So it starts really quick with that flame. Just build a small fire, put those stones inside the water, and then put those stones inside the water and get that heat in the water really going. And you've got to really be there for the warmth that your body, mind, and spirit need right now. Keep things a little warmer. If you're feeling like the magic has cooled down just a little tiny bit, Pisces, just warm it up. best way to do. I cannot get enough of foot soaks, and put some nice warm stones inside the bottom of the bowl for a foot soak, and just rub your feet on those stones. Hang on to that obsidian orb. This is my one card in Moon Baby Magic Tarot that my own body is in, my own hands and arms are in. And the moon phase is that delicious, super waning balsamic moon phase where you cast your manifestation spells. So Pisces, warm it up, maybe let go of some distractions around you and be there for this spell. Really be there. Put some energy and effort and time into it. You got this. A lot of fun today, sweethearts. Oh my goodness. I'm going to refill my tea and say hey in the chat for a few minutes. And remember, honeys, that I would love to see you at Sea Grape Apothecary on February 5th at 1 p.m. Pacific. And before that, come and see me on Instagram. I'm going to go live with Maria, who's the owner of Sea Grape Apothecary. And we're going to do a live stream. And then we'll be over here on my channel with Casey Zabala, which is the diviner and the head witch in charge over at Modern Witches. We're going to be together on my channel every new moon for 2022. And I'm just so looking forward to it, sweeties. Going to be a blast. How's everybody doing today? Is your name Irma? I'm looking at the chat right now and seeing hello. Hi. Hi, it's good to see you. Hello. Hi. Oh, yes. Yeah, the deck is very interesting, how it's really into like twins and buddies. Do you have that a lot with Moon Baby? I do. I have a lot of like doubles and triples that like to come through together and have their own little party together. It cracks me up. All right, sweethearts. Thank you so much for your kind super chat donations. If anybody else would like their own personal card, let me know. I'll see it in the chat in the next couple of minutes. And I want to show you some gorgeous things. I am having a shop update very soon. And I've got new gorgeous things happening in my shop. I am collaborating with a local artist. You know how strict I am about creating things locally. And my wonderful assistant, Tess, gave me these beautiful flowers in loving memory of my wonderful Uncle Jed. So they're the part of this special little altar where I'm showing you a little sneak peek of some gorgeous things that are available in my shop next week. So if you are in my witchcraft club for winter solstice, I gave the Sacred Sweethearts one of these auspicious amulets, which is a abundance and protection spell that you can use on your altar. You can use this as decor on the outside of your doors and windows at home to reflect any negative energy out. You can use it on your altar to attract abundance with that special sigil that I have burned in this gorgeous little wood disc, working with the grain of the wood. And there's some beautiful stones here that were strung together by a local artist that I adore working with, named Danielle Negron, and she has Creations by Danielle. And we are working together, creating some lovely little accessible assets that all folks in my witchcraft club in 2 of the tiers will get discount codes for. So this is the newest creation here, which is going to be in my shop update next week. And this is my lover's charm. I'm excited to show you. It is the coolest little combination. I have to put this down here to get this out of here for you. Cuties. Long nails don't want to know about it. There we go. This is a combination of a bookmark, because it's soft fabric, that has a beautiful charm on it that's rose quartz and Dalmatian jasper on this really dope little carabiner clasp. You can wear it on your wrist. You can wear it on your belt. if you want to just be like the dopest witch, you can wear it on your wrist when you're cruising. You can clip a little key onto that if you want to. And really, really important to me, you can use it as a bookmark. This is my Wee Moon 2022. I have got Wee Moon every year for decades. This is like the seminal lunar calendar. And you can use it to mark special dates. And the charm shows you where you are in the book. So you can just cruise up, and in is your soft little bookmark. Isn't that fun? It's a combination. So the Lover's Charm will be available in my shop next week. So you will be able to see this on Monday when we do our live streaming here for the new moon. How cute is that? So it comes in black. Look at the pink one. I love this one. It's ballet slipper pink, and it's got a little bit of metallic silver. You know how incredibly protective silver is, and I just love this so much. Isn't that pretty with the rose quartz and the Dalmatian jasper? So shop update next week, cuties, and everybody in my witchcraft club that's a Magic Mail or Sacred Sweetheart gets a discount. How cute is that? They look amazing on your altar. You can go either direction. You can like dry herbs from this little clasp right here. You can string dried flowers through this, wear on the wrist. It's so cute on the belt. Wait till you see my product photos that are going up on my website. I love how the Lover's Charms turned out, and this auspicious amulet. So yes, they'll be so much more accessible than purchasing an expensive tarot deck, sweeties. All locally handmade with so much love and magic, honey. So exciting things developing for 2022 for your mama witch. I will put my sweeties channel in the description of today's video. Please go over and show them some love as they're new on YouTube, new for 2022. And what would Jason do? You're going to absolutely love what he's getting up to over there. I hope you have a really gorgeous, magical day. Sweethearts, remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is our 2022 spell, sweeties. We're doing it. We are doing it. I'm going to dim the lights, and I'm going to gently say farewell. I'm going to use my little Sweet Secrets pouch. I think I can do it. And just give you a little ASMR farewell through a veil, which I love to do. Juniper's meowing for us. I love it. The little Sweet Secrets pouches are available on my website too, cuties. I like that bell sounding as my kids go in and out of the door. Oh my goodness. What a total and complete honor to be your witch. Especially in this magical, magical way, sweethearts. My goodness. Thank you so much, Ray, for reminding folks to smash the like button. Yes. Hey, Savannah, thank you so much. Yeah, the Pisces reading was out there. I liked it. Yeah, change is very distracting. We need extra literal warm water care in those moments. It's very true. Well, my loves, you know, I live in my body to remind you that, you know, we set our intentions, and we do that with the best of intentions. We're doing our best with the information and the coded messages that we have at the time. And then the dance begins. And then what can happen does happen. And we adjust. Be there for how natural and beautiful that is. That we're always adjusting to new information, new code, new energy, new magics, new technology, and try your hardest to quiet the part of your mind that judges you harshly. Hello, Juniper says yes. Juniper is playing so hard right now with her little ball. She's so cute. I got to sleep with Juniper last night. We still fight over her all the time. Aw, hi, cat. Oh my goodness, you're so welcome, honey. You know, it'll all be time stamped soon, and then I'm gonna head over to my witchcraft club and drop our back and forth tarot spread today. I'm so in love with how it's turning out. I know we're all going through so much right now, really, hills and dales, ups and downs. It's very real. Really give yourself a huge break because it takes a lot of energy to be alive right now. And be happy that you're alive right now, sweethearts. Yes. Yeah. All right, my loves. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And thank you so much for being here. Take good care. Au revoir.